What's going on, guys? Klutch here. Welcome back to County Line. Guys, we have finished up winter. You can see we've got a little bit of snow still left. Temperatures are coming up. We're up to 6 degrees Celsius, 5 for the ground. So it's only not quite there. We're getting close, but not yet. I'm hoping that warms up today. We'll talk more about that in a bit. But today, we are, we're moving some stuff around. We're going to move our winter equipment, put it into storage for the summer. We got our plows here, repurpose them or put them into storage. As well, guys, we've got, well, a piece of equipment here I need to get rid of, and I want to replace this. So this here piece of equipment, we need to talk about what we're going to do with that. And, well, we've got some cultivating to do, so I'm just warming up our John Deere over there with our cultivator. We'll get to work on that right away as well. That's what is going on today on County Line, guys. Let's dive into this and get to work. All right, pitter patter, let's get at her.
Klutch Simulations.
Alright, so let's quickly talk about this 7200 John Deere. This is a planter, guys. Now, we didn't use this a whole heck of a lot last year. This was the old planter on the farm. We upgraded to a DB90 off the bat there, and we were using that DB90 for pretty much everything. So this planter is kind of useless to us, but you know what we do not have is a seeder. We do not have a proper seeder on the farm. I've got an idea for that. We'll talk about that a little later on. But first things I want to do, guys, we need to head over to that field we had some issues with here. And we're going to be replanting over there. So we've purchased the field back again. I'm going to take the 4640 down there, and we're going to cultivate. We're going to plow under all that dead wheat that's in that field that we never had a chance to harvest because I don't know why. I don't know what I broke yet. I still think it was seasons related, but it might have been my fault. I'm not going to lie. I think I put the geomod in mid-season, and it kind of broke things. Anyways, we're going to go take care of that little boo-boo. I've purchased the field back again. I thought about maybe making the AI or the computer reseed the field for me and then taking it. Only problem with that is then I have zero control on what goes in the field. And, well, I don't like that. I like being in control. So on the back of this, we got a Sapphire, the Sapphire plow. It's a 6-meter plow, or cultivator, I should say. It's a decent little cultivator. The nice thing about this one is it's really cheap, guys. This is a good cultivator for the price. I think it's like 13,000 bucks. Really good cultivator for the price. You can't go wrong with this one. Alright, and this one is in the mod hub if you're looking for it. Let's see here. Now you can see I came down here just to test to make sure I had access to this field, and I could drive on it and destroy crops, so that's a good sign. Let's find out if our cultivator is going to actually cultivate this up. I'm assuming it will be able to. It says that I now have access to this this field, so I'm assuming that it's going to work, and yes, it does. Good. Perfect. All right, we're plowing. Let's cultivate all this stuff under. We'll do some headlands around here, and then we'll get a worker going on this field as usual. But we'll see. We'll see if I have to head back to the farm. But look at that. Nice. So the 4640 here, guys, this has kind of been our workhorse, this old tractor. It's a bit of an older tractor for the farm. I mean, we have the 8 Series as well, and I've been trying to keep that out of the muck as much as possible, if that makes any sense. And if it's any of the heavier lifting jobs, or somewhat heavy lifting jobs, that are a little bit rough on the tractor, I've been trying to use this 4640 just because, well, it's a bit older. 2-wheel drive as well. We don't have the 4-wheel drive option on this one, but I do like having just a little 2-wheel drive. Those 2 little wheels up front, I don't know, that screams John Deere to me. That's a good looking little tractor. So we'll keep on cultivating this up. This is not a massive field by any sense. It's long, but it's narrow. So you can see here we're getting close to the end, but I mean we've traveled a pretty good distance here. So it's a long and narrow field. It's not all that expensive. I have to remember what the hectare size on this one is. I don't know. I'd have to take a look. I'm not even gonna venture a guess because it's pretty deceiving in game. Alright, guys, so that's almost it for this field. Look at that. Looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm getting in a bit of an issue with this cultivator. Look at this. Our cultivator at the front is kind of way jacked up. It's still a little bit too high. This back 3-point hitch doesn't quite go as far down as I feel it should. Like, I don't think those tongs, or those tines should be out of the ground the way they are. So, anyways, just something I kind of noticed on our last pass there. Maybe you noticed before when we were driving around there. Maybe you noticed it then too. Anyways, we've got, looks like, well, one more pass. I can't quite get everything. Maybe I can, actually. You know what? Let's make our life a little bit easier. We'll spin this around. We'll just grab whatever's left here. So I don't have to come all the way back down. Perfect. But nice field. I really do like this field. This is the field, if you were in the live stream, we used Oh man, we use that little 70 series John Deere, that I think like 1940s, 1930s John Deere tractor. And we seeded this whole field with that little tractor. It worked like a champ in here. Alright guys, so we're back at the main farm. That field is completely cultivated. You can see everything's parked up over there. Now, I'm over at the annex here, which is the little side outbuilding right beside our main farm shop. And I was just reorganizing stuff. This is where we're going to store some of our winter equipment. Well, not all of it, just that main plow. I got some room, I think, right in here. I can put it beside these John Deere tractors, these old John Deeres we got on the farm, our antiques. I might be able to fit it right in here, I think. Now, I still want to have access. There is the DB90 that we're going to be using, obviously, for planting. But I think we should be able to fit that plow right there. So we serviced the Freightliner. It is good to go. We can put this away now for the summer at least, and we'll get this thing probably out in the winter again. Not bad. A lot of fun. Man, I love plowing snow, guys. It's so much fun. Alright, let's pull this out. Still got a bit of salt in the hopper back there, but we'll leave that in. And we'll just leave it, or put it away as is. Perfect. She's all good to go. Only half an hour, 4.4 hours of use on it, though. Not a lot of use. But what do you expect, I suppose? Alright. See if we can just kind of back this in up against the door. Now, we shouldn't even need these old John Deeres in theory, but you never know. We may pull something out at some point here. Boom. Nice. So that there is in. Yeah, doors, cleared the door. We've got this other old cedar here, guys, so I'm using that. If we need to use one of our old John Deeres, it can pull that, but I mean, it's, what is that, 3 meters? Yeah, it's not the biggest one. That's the one we use, actually, for that field we just cultivated. Alright, let's close that door up. That has been put away. Now, as for our other plow, I'm thinking I may use the International this summer. We could use the dump truck portion of that for grain, for moving stuff around, for all sorts of things. What we don't need is the plow. So I'm going to see if I can put this inside the annex as well. We're going to get this out of the way, because I don't really need to have it anywhere else. So we should be able to just stick this inside the annex, over on the right side, I believe, there, over in front of that cedar, and just to keep it out of the way. I should have stuck this actually on top of a tractor. It would be probably easier to maneuver around. But that's alright. Let's just kind of stick it. You know what? I don't know if I want it against the wall. Ah, yeah, we'll put it up against the wall. See if we can get this kind of straightened out like that. You know what? If we put it at an angle, that'll be easier for us to get it out as well come winter time. Perfect. Lower it right down. Actually, you know what? Let's just drop it. Drop it down. Perfect. Looks good. That's good enough. It's out of the way. And we can leave our dump truck, so we have use for it later on. And as for the truck itself, well, we got lots of space down here. Just gonna move this out of the way, this tarp. We don't need to worry about that. But we have that whole Quonset down here that is empty. So I'm gonna stick that, actually, probably to the Quonset. We'll keep it out of the way. Let's put it in the Quonset for the time being. These Quonsets here, I'm using the one on the right, the one on the left. I don't have anything in it yet. So this seems like a perfect spot just to hide it until we need that thing. And that keeps it safe and secure. Now you can see, guys, we have actually gotten rid of all those silage bales. That's where we got all our money from, actually. We got a couple, well, $300,000, I think, for all those silage bales. And that's kind of what I'm using to buy, well, a lot of the new equipment we have. In fact, let's close this up. I got something else before we buy that new cedar that I want to show you. Alright, so let's just pull this guy out, and I want to go to the back of the farm here. We did some building back here just on near the end of winter. And we're kind of getting our set up for something pretty cool. So I'm going to go show you guys off. Now you can see it from here, obviously. This big barn on the right. Yeah. Let me just pull over to the side here. This big cow barn is new. Now this is all new. And if we scroll around back, you know what? I thought I had a roadway back there, but I guess not. We'll scroll around the other side. That's fine. And if we look around the backside, we've also got a cow pasture. So we've got the two different kind of cattle areas here. So I think we're going to do dual breeds, guys. So we've got the pasture here. And obviously we have the main cattle area in here. Now, let's just open this up. No, let's get some light inside here, actually, guys. Where's the switches? We can open up these. And we'll open up these ones over here. Run, run, run. Perfect. Now, I think we're going to put our milk-style cattle inside here. So our Holsteins, we're probably going to go in here. I believe that's what we're going to be doing. Yeah, this will be more our milk area. Outside, well, I think we're going to be raising steaks. Raising the steaks. Yeah, that was lame. Let's see what we got for options here. Now, I think the limousines are actually pretty good as far as, yeah, they grow pretty quickly, great price at market. So this might be what we go with, limousines, and then the Holsteins for milk and the other one. We may do something along those lines. We'll see. So that's kind of the plan as of right now. So these are two new buildings that we had kind of built for us. Not bad. Looks really good out here. Now, there's nowhere of getting water out here, so I do have to bring my own water all the way over here. We've got a water trough. Can you see it? Where's the water trough on our farm? It's right in behind the shed there. I can't quite see it, but there's a water trough right there. And that is where we'll be bringing water in for now. Unless we decide to build something else down here, but I don't think we need to. We've got this little John Deere. It's got a water slurry or a water trailer we can use. Actually, I should shut this door up, shouldn't I? Perfect. Yeah, we've got water we can bring over at some point. I'm not too worried yet. We're a little ways away from getting the cattle here. I have no food for the cattle is the biggest problem for now. I don't have any grass. I don't have anything else. You know what? They'll live on grass, won't they? Ah, man, we could get grass pretty easily, I think, off of pretty much anywhere on our farm. Maybe I could bale some grass up quickly, just to have some ready to go. Maybe we can get a grass barn. That might be a good beneficial as well. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Should we put a barn over here for grass? Grass and hay? Ah, man, that might be something just to get us going. Because grass, yeah, I don't have any straw either, so I'd have to buy straw. It's a toss-up. I don't know. What do you guys usually use? Do you use a barn? I don't usually use the barn. I find the barns are, I don't know what it is about barns. Anyways, here is our water right here. This is our water area. A little water silo. We'll use that to bring water over to the cattle. But everything else is looking really good there. So that's our first animals. We don't have any animals quite yet, but that's our first pen that we have on this farm. So that's going to take up quite a bit of our resources and quite a bit of our time as we focus on that come this summer. Back this bad boy in here. Put this back for now. Looks good. So there, yeah, some of the equipment we're going to be using for just to get our cattle started, guys. We don't have a lot of stuff, obviously, yet. We just have this small tank and this small trailer. If we want to use this small John Deere little utility vehicle. Anyways, that was all I wanted to show you. That's pretty cool. Let's head down to the store. I need to deal with this. We need to get rid of this. We need to upgrade. It's upgrade time. Alright, now this is a little bit overkill. I typically wouldn't take the whole tractor unit with me to the shop to sell a piece of equipment like this, but I've got no other way of moving this piece of equipment around. I don't know. Is there a better way of doing this? There must be, but I just don't have the equipment for it right now, so we're going to leave that connected to the tractor. Ooh, that's going to be tight. It should be okay, because the way this folds up, it should be alright. But that'll be our easy way of getting this to the shop and sold. Now, cedar I'm buying is actually a little bit bigger than this. I hope it fits okay. It's going to be tight, guys. It's just going to be tight. Alright, let's see how this folds up for us. Get in there, get in there, get in there. Perfect. Alright, I like it. We're good. Good to go. Let's go. GTG. Alright, perfect. Now, as we sell this off, guys, what I really want to do... man, I really want to push forward with some bigger fields. I think we might have the money for it. We've got stuff in our silo right now, so we can definitely afford to move ahead a little bit more. As long as I have the seed money, the money for seed, and the money for, well, to get a few cattle, I think we might be able to move ahead and purchase another field. Now, it's a bit of a toss-up. There's a lot of big fields on this map, so we'll have to take a look at that at some point. Now, I'm hoping today, look in the top right, our temperature 5 degrees still. I'm hoping that goes up by 1 degree. I need it to be 6 degrees. I need it to be 6 degrees, and I could start to sell or start up seed. I want to plant at least one field today. Come on, please. Please get me to 6 degrees. Come on, you know you can do it. Guys, I'm actually kind of struggling pulling this unit. I'm surprised. I'm having a tough time with the tow here. It's not nearly as fast as it should be. Alright, and our shop is just down the left here. You might remember this. This is one of the roads we kind of went down here and plowed a little bit back when we had some snow in town, down on county line. But nothing now. All the snow, for the most part, has gone. just the stuff on our farm that we kind of piled up in the middle there. Made some fairly good sized piles. That's the only snow I really have left. Anyways, you can see the green sign up on the horizon there. That there is the shop. Let's go pick up our new seeder. There she is. Nice. I love this shop. This is such a good shop. All the equipment's sitting out and about. Love it. Alright, let's pull in here. See if I can not put everything into the ditch. That would be great. And we'll park around, you know what, we'll just leave it right in the center for now, and we'll back off our, back off the 70, what is it, the 7200, and grab our new one, which you can kind of see right, well, right there. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Can't wait to get that thing fired up. That is a little bit bigger and a little bit better than what we're currently running. Alright. Let's jump in the tractor, we'll back this thing off our flatbed, and go bring it around back here. You know what, we might as well load up our new one as well while we're at it. Drop this out. Boom. Excellent. Alright, so there we go, done. I'm sure they're going to want to take a look at this, make sure it's all in good shape, ready for resale. And we'll go grab our current one. Now this one here, guys, this is a bit of a Stara, is it a Stara remake, rebrand? I think that's what it is. Anyways, I believe it's a 14 meter. I'm going to test this out, make sure everything's running properly. Boom. Let's take a look here. Open her up. Looks good. Nice. Perfect. Look at that. Alright, so that's a little bit better. Now this is a direct drill as well, so I do not need to worry about cultivating with it. You can see right there the cultivator is on the front there, and then our seeder is in behind. Nice. Look at that. Let's jump up on it. Can I get up on top? I should be able to get up here, right? Yeah, I can. Perfect. And fertilizer as well, of course. So this is going to be doing a lot of work for us in the very, very near future. Hopefully today. I don't know if it's going to get better or not. Weather's not looking like it's going to cooperate. You never know, though. Awesome. All right, let's load this bad boy up. Looks good. Pretty happy with that. Goes good with all the rest of our John Deere equipment, of course. And yeah, let's get to hopefully get to work with this. I hope it gets a little bit nicer. We're gonna go check on our field and see how she's looking, but we do need to get some seed for this right off the bat, so we might as well find some of that right now as well. So you guys may remember this field. It was our sunflower field last season. You can kind of see what's going on here. Looks good, everything's good there. Now, I'm going to be taking a bit of a risk here, guys. By a bit of risk, I just don't know how this is going to work out yet. I haven't tested this. So you can see the temperature is 5 degrees, ground temperature. I was hoping that I would get to 6 and we could worry about maybe wheat and barley. Now, I think what happens is when you plant, it's just not going to germinate until it gets to that temperature. I could be wrong on this. I think I've got this right, though. So my understanding is once you plant it, it'll have to wait until the temperature gets to whatever the temperature is for that crop, and then it will germinate. So what I want to do is, I think I want to put oilseed radish in here now. Let me take a quick look at what I'm talking about here. So, let's see, this is our sunflower field right here. So let's get rid of this. We don't need this up. That's irrelevant. This one here. So this is our sunflower field. Now, if I were to plant, where is it? Sunflowers, soybeans, it's only one. What else could we do that's going to give us a bigger one? 1.2 would be poplar. We're not doing poplar. I think our best bet, we could do wheat and barley here. Oh, maybe that'll be better off. I was planning on doing soybeans. Oh, but we do need wheat, and we do need barley as well. Yeah, maybe we'll go with wheat, just so we can get that 1.2 multiplier. Anyways, I was planning on doing soybeans up here, but I think that's going to change because soybeans, as you can see, it only gets a 1 multiplier. Let's go to 1.2. We'll do some wheat, because we didn't get wheat last time, so we'll do wheat now. Anyways, the other problem is actually bringing that back up again. Now, if we go to our forecast, as you can see, everything right now is 6 degrees it needs as minimum for wheat, for instance. Now, hopefully tomorrow, like we got nice, decent enough weather that I'm hoping that our temperatures rise enough to get it above that 6 degrees. So we're only at 5 right now. It's got to get up there. There's no way of knowing for sure, but otherwise it could be a bit of an issue, obviously, if we don't get there. Now, wheat, yeah, see, lots of frost resistance, so wheat should be okay in theory. In theory, it should be okay if we plant early, but I have not tested this out at all yet, guys, so I do believe in FS17 with seasons, if you planted early, it just was done. It would not work. So this is a bit of a risk on my part. I have not tested any of this yet. So hopefully this works as I think it does now. Hopefully Seasons 19 is working properly. Drop this down. Fire! Oh, that's soybeans. Let's go back to find our wheat. Oh man, I missed it. Wheat. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Game on. So as long as this works the way I think it's going to, we should be okay. Perfect. Planting. Yes. Awesome. Alright, so this is a pretty big field in the grand scheme of things for us. It's our average size field, I suppose. Oh man, this is actually a bit of a struggle. I thought I'd be able to plant this a bit faster, but anyways. There we go. We'll get through it. Anyways, guys, I'm going to plant this field away, but that there is really going to do it for us today. Yeah, we're going to get started with planting season. We got our new equipment. We've got everything else is a go right now. So hopefully we'll get through this and work on, well, the rest of the fields tomorrow. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you did. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I will see you guys next time. This is Klutch. Over and out.